Hi there and welcome to my fourth tutorial on HTML and web structure. In this tutorial I will tell you about tables, how to create them, how to use them. Okay, so table is something that you see on the web page. You go to any web page, you will see a couple of tables, probably like a menu you have on the web page, on some kind of web page. You have menu and stuff. This is created with the use of, might be created with the use of tables. Now, of course, when you go to the pages, advanced pages, you will see a more advanced tables than you will see today, because they use CSS or different editing stuff. So it's a bit better. But if you learn CSS, you will also be able to modify those stuff. Nevertheless, today's tutorial is about tables. I will show you how to create one and show you some tags. So to create a table, you will need a tag table. And so open and close it. Open and close inside the body. You open and close the table tag, and now you have to create rows. And the main thing, the weird thing actually about this is that you don't have a tag for columns, and because you basically create columns from the rows. So you create, for example, 3 rows, then you have 1 column. If you create 3 rows, that's how it works, for example, or 2 rows and you still have 1 column. So to create a row, you have to write tr, table row, and this is table row, and inside goes, you have 2 actually options. One is you can use td, which is table data. It basically creates a cell with some kind of picture or maybe words or links. Or the second option is that you can create th, which is also the same thing, and it stands for table header, but the difference is that table header th will make your text bold. That means you can use it for headers, like, so you have, for example, days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you can, for example, make them bold with this tag. So that's the difference. The rest of functionality is the same. Okay, so I will show you first td. So td, table data, some kind of words, hi there, and close td. And now you have to remember, when you add all your tds, when you finish with your tds, when you don't want to build up anymore this row, you have to close it. So tr, and you close it. So that's 1 row. If I add more of those td, then I basically create a longer row. Let me actually show you on one example. Before I show you, you have to, if you want to see the borders of the table, you have to specify. You have to say extension border equals 1, for example. So that way you will be able to see the border actually. If I'm not including this, if I just delete it, I will show you later on. Let me just save this one and show you. So F5. Actually I spelled border wrong, probably. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that should be correct now. Okay, so you see the border now. There's the border. Actually, I already showed you this example. If I delete this, you won't see the border actually. So if I delete this, refresh the page, there's no border. So it's better to use borders. As you can see, your table, it separates some parts. Okay, so you saw 1 cell like of the board of the table. Now let me show you just a couple of more of them, and just to show you that it is possible to make longer rows. Okay, and you have 3 the same rows actually, but 3 the same cells, but still it's 1 row. I haven't created a column yet. And to create a column, I have to create more rows. So if I want to create a column, I have to create a row again. So I create another row. I just copy it because it's faster. So I create another row again. But the same data, it doesn't matter for now. It doesn't matter. So I save this now, and I will have 3 columns now. So I have 1, 2, 3 columns and 2 rows. So that's how you build your table. Now let me show you. Let me just change this to th, and you will see the difference. So th, as I said, it just make it bold. As you can see, it's make it bold. So it's like a header, and the rest of them are normal. Also, there are some extensions for the table which you can use. Another extension I can tell you about is cell padding. It means what it means. It will make a space between border and your text or picture or whatever it is, defined by the number you have just inputted. So cell padding, like this, right, equals and some kind of number, for example 5. Say save, and as you can see, I have now some kind of space between my text and border of the table. So that's how you can use it. How you can use this extension. It's pretty much useful because, well, you create some kind of space between your text or images and links, which looks a bit better than you would just leave it like normally. Also, another thing you can do is a alignment. Also align to center, for example, like so. Save this. So I align it to the center now. Also, what else you can do with this is you can play around with your table, because, for example, if you use Word, like Microsoft Word, like normal word processing software, you can, when you create a table, you can merge two cells. You can merge 2 or more cells. You can also do this here, and to do this you can use either col span or row span. So for example, col span equals, let's say 3, and I will show you what happens now. Save, and where is it? There. I don't know if you are able to see it because I set mine. So let me just delete this alignment. Right, let's save it, and I will show you again because I don't know if you can see it full. Okay, so what happens now is this one cell is basically stretched out through 3 cells which you have here. So it's long as those 3 cells. This might be useful when you, for example, create some kind of plan of your, I don't know, timetable, for example. If you create timetable, you have, I don't know, you can use this or row span. It's either col span or row span. Col span is like this, and row span is like this, so it goes down. So that's how it is used. So that's one way of doing this. Also, what else can I show you? I have document here actually. I'll actually show you most of them. Probably. Yeah, you can also do something like, because it's not limited to just one table tag, you can input whatever amount of this tags you want. You can either do it outside of this table and create another table, or you can even put them inside. So you can just copy this and put it inside, and it still work. Let's say I would just do this and so make it smaller, save, and F5. So even if I put it outside or inside, I will still get another table. That's how it works. And also, when you if you have noticed already, when I use row span or col span, this type of thing happens. So, well, as I said, that depends on you, what you want to do and how you want to do it. Also, I think you can. What else can I show you actually? I actually showed you everything that this tutorial contains. I've written. Yeah, you have a challenge. Yeah, I think that's probably it. As I said, you can play around with these tables, add more tables, add more spans, more and table data or table headers, and play around with it. It's always good exercise for you. And visit my webpage and YouTube channel for more tutorials. Also, my YouTube channel for videos like this one. Yeah, also programming on different platforms like C++ and Java. I will see you next tutorial because this is the end of this tutorial. I will see you next time, probably soon, I hope, and bye.